Hey folks, this is Tim Linden, your 212 degree coach and host of the Life After COVID 2021 Right Start Conference, scheduled for January 13th through the 15th in Nashville, Tennessee. This event is something that I've been looking forward to for months. When I got off that plane coming from New Orleans on March 13th, after speaking at the Peak Study Group meeting, I at the time did not realize it was going to be the last time I'd be getting off a plane, the last group I would meet with for several months. And when you think back to what you were doing March 13th weekend, little did you think, little did you know, that so much of our lives and so much of our world would change in such a quick time frame. I remember sitting at my kitchen table one night and my son Kevin saying to me, "Dad, how long do you think this is going to last?" And I said to him, I don't know, April 1st. And he got excited because he was thinking, I'm going back to school April 1st, which became May 1st, which became June 1st. One of the first things I did for my clients when COVID, this pandemic hit, was I started hosting meetings on Sunday evenings, conference calls at 9 o'clock at night when we were at home with our families. Coaching, leading, advising agents on how to manage this pandemic of moving off-site. There would be 900 to 1,000. One of the calls had 1,200 agents attend because agents were starving for help and starving for leadership. Through those phone calls, I started thinking, I need to do something. I want to pull agents together. I want to help lead agents out of this pandemic. And I came up with the idea of hosting this conference. A conference which I originally thought would happen in September. Remember, this was March and April. How could this pandemic possibly last all the way to September? I started sharing the idea with some agents who said, let's do it. I started sharing the idea with some other speakers, people of note in this industry, Scott Foster, Craig Wiggins, Randy Thompson, and so many other great people who in their heart go to work every day to help people like you. April became May, May became June. I had my weekly meetings with people like Melanie Yates and others in planning this conference, and we came to the realization that September was not going to work. We should put this thing off until January. January will give us enough time to host this. And agents rallied like I've never seen before. And what I realized, or actually I was thinking, came to realization was that agents were looking for something. They were looking forward to something. Anything. January, Nashville, let's do it. Today, there are 341 agents registered for our 2021 Right Start Life After COVID conference in Nashville. 341 agents who are looking forward to coming to Nashville. We have 17 confirmed speakers. We've added 2 more this week. One we approached, one who came to us and said, I want to share what I can share with this group of agents. Now, since March, I've only had the opportunity to get out, away from my home, out on the road in front of agents 3 times, and I can tell you in those 3 cases, once in Peachtree City, Georgia, once in Columbus, Georgia, and once up in Michigan, the reception I received from agents, it wasn't that they were receiving me, the reception they gave to the fact that they were able to get together away from those Zoom meetings, get away from their desks, get away from these virtual meetings. Agents so desperately miss it. They so desperately want it. That's what's driving this attendance to 341 agents. And every single day I get phone calls and emails from agents saying, we're still having it, right? We're still having it. And agents saying, hey, is there still room? Jim Miller down in Arizona about 2 weeks ago, hey, you still got room for people? And I'll tell you what, Jim, we will accept and invite anyone that wants to come to this conference, open door. Absolutely open door. But here I am today on December 10th. It's freezing out, by the way. And on December 10th, 2020, I've got a mask around my neck. A mask that every time I go into a store, I've got to put above my mouth and over my nose. Did you ever think we'd get here? Did you ever think we'd end up here? If you're like me, you're starting to wonder, at what point does it end? My God, I hope it's going to end. I do weekly phone calls with the hotel. And when I do weekly phone calls with the hotel, we talk about capacities. How many people can we fit in the room, and how many people safely? Everything we're doing about this conference is with your safety in mind. Everything is. And each week the hotel's been assuring me, yeah, we can do it, yeah, we can do it, yeah, we can do it. The last 3 phone calls with the hotel, the mood of the conversation changed a little bit. And being totally honest with you, the hotel started saying to me, this is a very fluid situation. It's a very fluid situation. Yes, right now we can accommodate your group. As that dialogue began to change with the hotel, I want you to know that right now, 3 of the attendees have the COVID conference. 3 that I know of. Another attendee that's coming next month has his league team member in intensive care with the COVID virus. Now I'm going to be the last one of the 359 people, when you add the number registered, the number of speakers, and myself, who will ever admit to this. But at this point in time, 1 month out, it's gotten to this point where regrettably and unfortunately, we have to postpone this event. It is not something I want to do. It is the last thing I want to do. But it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for everybody. Now, of the 341 people that are going to receive this message who are attending, and the 17 speakers, there are going to be some that are going to say, who are going to be mad. Some are going to be understanding. Some of them are going to be happy. And I've got to balance all of that. We've got to do what's right. We got to do what's right, what's smart. Agents are thirsting and starving for an opportunity to get back together with each other, because agents like you are at your best when you can network, talk amongst each other, learn from each other, confide in each other. The conversations I have each day and each night with agents scream that to me. Agents need to get back out with agents. The virtual meetings, they're good. The Zoom meetings, they're good. But at some point, enough is enough of that. We've got to get back to who we are. Our options for this meeting in January are this. We can postpone it and host it in March or May. We can go forward with it and offer it virtually or over Zoom. Or we can cancel it altogether. Based on what I've shared with you today, there's no way in hell we're canceling this meeting. There is no way in hell. Because as I said, agents are thirsting and starving for an opportunity to come together and learn from what I believe is the absolute best in this industry. People like Scott Grates out of New York, people like Martina Brugnoni out of Texas, and so many others who are doing great things for agents, leading them, advising them at a time when it's so desperately wanted and so desperately needed. Shay Antunes from Today App, and all the other people, Tom Davis out of Mississippi, Jeannie Gregory out of Nashville, Tennessee. I can't name all 17 of the speakers right now, but I will tell you this, they're all committed to you. Krista Hawkins out of Nashville, Tennessee agreed to speak at this upcoming conference. I spoke with her this morning. Alicia Dumas, all of them can't wait to be in front of you, to share with you, to help you grow your agencies. We can't cancel it. We will not cancel it. Nor are we going to offer this over Zoom. Now, it's not going to be done virtually. We will put something together for you January 13th through the 15th. We will give you an opportunity to hear some of our thinking and some of our thoughts to help guide you and lead you past this pandemic and past COVID into the new year. We'll make some stuff available to you January 13th through the 15th. 20-minute video here, 20-minute video there, maybe some interaction. We'll figure that out. We're going to go forward with a conference in March or May. We'll have the date finalized for you the first week of January, because I believe in the next 2 weeks we'll have a little bit more clarity. But what we're going to do is we're going to, because we have to do this, it's the right thing to do. And because you know me, one who's never going to give up, not going to back down, we're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it better. We're going to have more speakers. People who care as much about you as they care about their own success. We'll bring more people together. People like you, people who care about you, people who have so much that they can share with you, people that want to learn from you as well. The give and take, the interaction will be unlike anything you've ever been a part of. Because it won't be a kickoff 2021 Right Start, we'll rebrand the event and call it the Agents Convention. It'll be agents convening, agents coming together with their agent aspirants, with their office managers, with their vice presidents, with those people that are most important to them, to learn from the absolute best in the industry. One thing I can tell you about those people who've committed to speaking, they all can't wait to be in front of you, to share with you, to give to you their experiences, the good, the bad, what they've learned from, how they've achieved success, what they've failed at, and how they've learned from it. Today, I want to communicate to you that we've made the decision to postpone our conference in Nashville on January 13th. It's one of the most difficult things that I've had that's been weighing on my mind for the last couple of weeks, and everybody that's on that inner circle can tell you it's the last thing that we wanted to do. But it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for you, for your agency team members back at home, for your family, for us as an organizing committee. Let's get past this. Let's get past wearing the masks. Let's get past all that it is that we've become because of this COVID. And let's all of us together look forward to something that together we will create. Something that will be so memorable, something that will set us up for success for the rest of our careers. In the coming weeks, look for a formal email announcement advising of the new dates of our conference, advising of the rebranded Agents Convention with all the same speakers, but more. More time together, more agents coming together to share with you, to learn from you. It'll be an event unlike any other event you've ever been to, one that we hope you will look forward to year after year after year. I'm like you. I couldn't wait to get to Nashville. I can't wait to get there. The last thing I want to do is postpone it even further, because I want to get back to being me in front of you. You want to get back to being you with other agents. Our time will come. Let's commit to each other, recommit to each other. We'll figure out the date. It'll be March, maybe St. Patrick's Day. Maybe the week in between travel and Chairman's Circle, to kind of give you an idea of where we're going with this. And when we come together, we'll all raise a glass because we've survived this together, and we will move forward together. I look forward to seeing you in Nashville for our Agents Convention in March 2021 or May 2021. And I thank you for your confidence in me and all of our speakers in developing, creating, and putting on an event that you will never forget, and one that you will look forward to year after year after year. Thank you.